Hello, hello, hello. We are here. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining me again for this Ask an Alien show live. That is why you are here. That is what our show is. I am Intimate Alien, and we are so happy to spend this time with you. Oh, so what is going on for you? Let us speak about these things. Rachel, we will just talk about her for now. Rachel has finally gotten to a place that she is out of excuses of why not to do the thing that she really wants to do. And that may come as a surprise to some of you who think Rachel never has an excuse. And of course, we are saying this with love. There is nothing that has gone wrong. Everything is in its perfect time. Everything is lined up the way that it can be. And so there is never a reason to look back and to judge yourself, because it has all been wonderful. It has all been beneficial. It has all been very expansive and joyful. And yet there's always more to that story. There is always another deeper layer to go. Why are we here right now? Why am I here? I'm here to expand my journey beyond the absolute bliss and joy that I already feel, because there's more bliss and joy. So if you can think about your life unfolding in a way that just expands, you are in the middle of a rose, you have rows and rows of petals to explore, and each one gets bigger and more glorious. That is you. You are exploring this big and glorious, unlimited world. And you are never at a loss for more. So we are seeing this happen for people. We are seeing you able to just go to that place you have wanted to go. To not make a bigger path in between that than there actually is. And to find your alignment and to focus on the only thing that ever moves you forward in a direction that is meaningful. And that is you, how you feel. What's more exciting to you? That is the only thing that matters. Because you create your reality. You create what comes to you. There is nothing to manipulate outside of you. It is about you lining up with what you are looking for. And if you can manage that, and you manage that by meditating, by walking, by calibrating, by positively viewing your future, which is what? Expectation, managing your expectation. If you can do that, and you can do those things, then you realize that if all there is you, if you are creating, if you are responsible for what is outside of you, and you now have the tools in order to make that be what you would like, that means nothing is off limits. It doesn't matter if anyone has succeeded on that path that you want to go. You will, because you can line up the energy. So it is easy for us to say, because we do not have to do it. We already have gone through that evolution, but we are seeing you do it. We see you, Liz. Yes, hello back. Hello, you are doing it, Liz. You are all doing it. And when you realize that you are already creating, so why not create more of what you want? Here's how, right? Here's how. You meditate. You join with your non-physical self. You feel you feel better, you feel relief, you feel excitement in any way that you can. And then when you notice that you are not feeling right, you calibrate that into a place that feels better. And if you are not already listening to Abraham Hicks right here on YouTube, they are an unbelievable resource. Rachel often wonders how people are missing this. And of course, that is a judgment. That is not helping her either. But she just realizes that this is all there is to it. That is all there is to it. They are saying it freely, openly every day. There are countless videos saying the same thing, guiding in the same way. And she finds such value and appreciation out of that. All the tools are there. They're all there. It is just, are you allowing yourself to feel better? Because that will then allow more of these specific tools to come to you. But you do not even need them. So we see you. Hello, Judith. It is so good to see you. So what would you like to talk about today? Do you have a topic or a question we can answer for you? We are happy to do so. We are so happy to connect with you and to just be an example of how unlimited you are. This is a rather strange thing on your planet, right? Here I am, a being from another place, from another dimension, being here visiting you inside of a body. That is a wackadoo thing, right? That is very strange. So if that can happen, if this can happen, then you can create your own reality here. It is so. Yes, Judith loves Abraham videos too. They are so helpful, aren't they? They are just a constant radio station of alignment, of here's how to do alignment, here's how to do alignment, here's how to do alignment. And of course, that is all any of us are saying. That is all any of us are saying because you are the God here. You are the creator here. So helping you to remember that about yourself is the only thing we can do, right? We can, of course, be an example, but I also not the best example because I do not even live here full time in a way that you are used to, right? I live inside of Rachel, but Rachel is also dealing with these same things that you are. She is also having to constantly remind herself that she is the creator and to relax into knowing that it is all well. It is all well. It is all well. All the time that it takes to get to where you are going, that is the point. That is the journey. That is all you have. So relaxing into knowing that all is well, all is coming, to have the best time possible on the path, and that nothing is going wrong. If you feel bad, nothing is going wrong. You are just getting that feedback from your higher self that you are looking in a direction that your higher self does not agree with. It doesn't agree with your judgment of the situation, right? And there is nothing wrong with that. So we are so happy to connect with you. And we did this Rachel called it a superhero look. Maybe it is even a little rock and roll. What do you think? What do you think? For those of you only listening, there are stripes down the side of the face. It looks very rock hair bands that you would say in your 80s. So we are very much enjoying the day. So what else would be helpful to you? You know, we have recently come across several mentions of the, I guess, geographic pointers to my home. There are some mountains and a mountainous feature that have been linked to the Pleiades, and we think it is interesting that you you put aliens so far away from you, and yet they really are already here, right? Of course, I am here, but for centuries now, you have had these markers on your planet, just your country right now in the United States. There are two things named after the Pleiades. And of course, you could say, well, just because we know that there is a star system there doesn't mean we know there are aliens there, right? Of course, I get that. But still, there is mention of us, and that can be taken to heart, right? Internally, you all know that you're a bigger deal than you let yourself be. And this is a much, 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 much bigger world than you let yourself know. And so it can help you relax into knowing that you are important. You are at the right place at the right time. Nothing is really missing here. You signed up to be here just as I signed up to be here and there. Everything is going well. Everything is going perfectly as you wanted it to go. And you can relax into that knowing that there are bigger things at play here that are making sure of your well-being, right? You are not going this alone. You have so much company. So we have a question. Judith wants to know, do I manifest my physical pain? So we would like to say that physical pain is a manifestation of resistance in your vibration. So how this works is that, right, you are a vibrational being first. You created your body, you created what is around you. So you are vibrational. And whatever is in your vibration, which there are many things, you have a different vibrational set point for everything you can think of, which is why you can feel good thinking about your friend and then immediately feel bad thinking about money, let's say. So you are vibrational. And if you have a vibration that has resistance and that you do not feel good when you think about it, or you do not feel neutral, then there's a constriction that will occur in the physical body, because it is just this, it is your thoughts create a feeling, your vibration creates a thought, creates a feeling, creates a physical manifestation. It is all one line, it is all one thing. It is one thing, but there are different points along that line, and they all match. So when you change your inside feeling about something, your outside changes, your thought changes, your emotion changes, and your physical world and yourself changes. And so, oh, excuse us. See, we are demonstrating this for you. So if you wish for anything in your body or your physical world to change, then all you need to do is find a good feeling place of any subject whatsoever. Find a good feeling place. And then when something comes up that takes you from that, when something comes up that distracts you from that, when you start to feel bad again, then you can calibrate that to the best place that you can at the time. So let us say it is directly your pain. So you are feeling good, you are watching a funny show, you are laughing, it feels good, you are relaxed. And then you notice a throbbing in your knee. Well, then it is just a course of, oh, okay, I have some resistance that is being triggered right now. That is okay. So, Nia, I understand that you feel this way. Well, I really love this physical body of mine, and I will care for you as best I can. And you've brought me to so many amazing places. I'm so happy for you and appreciative of you. And I will absolutely do my best to feel in a way that is uplifting to you. And I will rest when I feel it is best to rest. And I will picture you in perfect health and harmony. And as I picture you in perfect health and harmony, I will be inspired to something that might be able to help. If there is anything that will be able to help beyond seeing you in health, and I will even ignore the pain when I'm envisioning, because there is no pain when I'm envisioning you in perfect health, and therefore you are back into alignment, and I will hold that alignment for you as best I can. I will hold that alignment for you. I know you are well. I know that whatever it is inside of me that is causing this pain, it is being calibrated right now. The actual origin of this does not even matter, because I know that you are well. I know that you are in alignment. I know that we are in alignment. I know that we are source energy, and I know that any misalignment is gone now. We are only alignment now. And that may work for a few minutes. And then if it is a very chronic thing, it might come back, and then you can do it again and again and again. And of course, do not completely alter your life if you are in, right? Do not stop doing any treatments you are doing. Do not stop living your life in a way that makes sense. Do not just ignore it, but pay more attention to this part. Pay more attention to seeing yourself in perfect alignment. And then keep calibrating whatever it is that comes up for you. You do not need to look for things, but whatever comes up for you, calibrate it to a better place, calibrate it to alignment. And then you will see that working very, very well. Okay, let us see. We hope that was helpful, Judith. Parental says, how many alien forms are you aware of? Spiritual, physical, how many planes are aliens aware of that humans are not used to? Also, I really enjoy content from you and Rachel. Thank you. We very much enjoy creating it. So, how many alien forms am I aware of? We could not even count. We couldn't even count, because there are, it is like saying how many bacteria strains are present on your planet, right? Infinite, 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 infinite. There are infinite, 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 infinite life forms in your, we don't even know what to call it. Multiverse, maybe? There are infinite worlds, and therefore there are infinite beings. And yes, you're correct. On different planes, there are not so many planes that we are aware of that you are not. It is more just like, and it is a continuum. There aren't actually separate planes. It is just that, do you know your spectrum of light? Some colors you can see with your earthly eyes, and then some colors can still be seen by other animals and insects. That is what we are. That is the continuum of manifestation, we will even call it, because there's energy, and then there is the continuum of manifestation, thought and emotion and physicality and so on. So it is not that we are holding out on you there. It is that those can all be perceived in deeper ways depending on your sensitivity level. But it is a pretty complete thing. You are already aware of it, right? You will just become more aware of the nuances of it as you ascend in your dimensional experience. So yes, we know those are very quick answers to your question, but we hope that makes sense. It is interesting to us that you are all very curious about what lies beyond your galaxy. because there is also so much richness to your own galaxy. There are many creatures here, and there are many beings on your own planets in this Milky Way that get a lot less time than we Pleiadians and so on. So you can always investigate that. Rachel does a lot of that with her intuitive art, because you can communicate with other sources that way, other than just your higher self. So you can communicate with the beings on your own planets here and anywhere else that you'd like. Now, if you go too far out, a lot of times it is just harder to interpret. It is harder to decode because the energy is something that you are not used to. But if you want that experience, it is there for you. So nothing is out of reach. Nothing is beyond your capability of finding and communicating with, which is very, very exciting, right? So even if you would like to just communicate with your own friends and family who are on different places, that is very, very, very possible too. You can do that anytime you wish, and they will be so happy to communicate with you. So what else? What else? We are so happy to be here with you. This is very, very, very fun. So thank you, Judith and Liz and Prental, for being here. Wow, it always goes by so much faster than we think too. So let's see. What else would we want to say? Oh, we have a question. We have a lot to learn still about our planet, but still we reach out and yearn to learn about what is further afield. Yes, of course. And that is understandable. We totally get that. Oh, yes, Liz. Our look reminds her of David Bowie. We can see that for sure. Rachel is a big fan, of course. So, are you feeling your own power in any moment? Are you ever feeling how your desire is a map? Your desire is pointing to your future. Your desire is so important to you. And anytime you are desiring something, just remember that means it is possible. It is very easy to ignore that. It is very easy to overlook that. But if you are looking for a happier existence with more of the things that you feel is in your vortex, as Abraham would say, then go to your desire. Your desire is the way. Your desire is the path. It is the path. It is the most fun path. It is the fastest path. It is the most successful path. It is the most fulfilling, abundant path. Go where your desire takes you. That is always, always our suggestion. Well, I suppose we will leave it there, but we really do appreciate you coming. We love, love, love seeing you so much, and we will be back soon. So we love you, and we will see you again. Goodbye for now.